Good morning, y'all. Welcome back to Fixaholic number one. Today we're going to be showing you how to replace your shower cartridge in your shower. I'm going to take you step by step. I'm going to show you the tools you need, and it's really a simple job. So what you can do, you can call the plumber, tell him you can do this yourself, and he can just stay at home. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to get my tools together that I need, and I'll be right back. 1/8 inch, a Phillips screwdriver, and the pliers. Okay, y'all, I'm back. The next step is you want to go outside and to your main water line. You want to cut the main water line off. So the first thing you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to get this plate up. So you take a screwdriver, stick it right down in here, and lift this up just enough to get your fingers under it, and lift it up like that. Take you a stick or something and prop it open just like that. That's what it looked like. And then okay, I see uh I see what I need now. So hold on and let me go get the tool I need, and I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I'm gonna try to do this with one hand. Uh you see this valve right here? Okay, right here. See this hole? You want to turn it where to match up with that hole. You want this hole to match up that hole. So what you want to do is turn it like this. See how that match up? See how both that hole match to that hole? Alright, so that means your water shut off. Okay? So let's go. Let's get up from here. Okay, y'all, I'm back. One other thing I forgot to mention before you go outside to the main water line and cut the water off, leave some water, leave some water on just like that. Just turn the water on before you go out and shut it off. And that way it drains it out. Okay? I'll be right back. All right, y'all, I'm back. The next step is you're going to have to remove this handle. So what you need is, you see this hole right here on your handle? It should be a hole. It's probably under the bottom. On your shower, you stick that Allen wrench in there, and that size is either a 1/8 inch or it's a 3/32 inch. So them screws right there, they vary. It depends, but it's one of those two. Again, I repeat, it's a 1/8 inch Allen wrench or it's a 3/32 inch Allen wrench. And you turn it back to your left to loosen it. And then I done pre-loosened it. You pull this straight back, you pull your handle off and set it to the side because you're going to need that again. Then, since I'm here, this part here, since you got that handle off, it pulls straight back like so. Set that to the side. Right here is your shower cartridge. So let me get the other tools I need, get y'all all set up again, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back again. Now, next thing you want is a Phillips head screwdriver. You need a Phillips head screwdriver, and you want to take this screw out and this screw out. So let's do that. Let's take this screw out. They sort of long screws, so just keep turning till it come out. See, it's so long. So you take that screw out, lay it to the side where you don't lose it, and the other one is long just like that one. Okay, there's the other one. Lay it with the other one to the side. Okay, now since you got all that broke down, now this just pulls right off. You just pull it right off. Okay? Okay, let me get my other stuff together and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm back again. Okay, so far you're gonna need a pair of, I call them channel lock pliers or vice grips. Anything that you can clamp around this ring right here. I prefer a big pair of these pliers where you can grip it like this. And what you do, you push down just like that. And then you screw this off. Once you break it loose, screw that all the way off, pull this off, and set it to the side. Now, what you do, this is it's a little hectic sometimes, but I would suggest you put some gloves on and you sort of wiggle it. You just keep wiggling it. Okay, I had a phone call. Sorry, I'm back. Okay, let's go back to this. It's about out. Sometimes it takes a little bit to get this out. And there it is. Okay? It's out. That's the hardest part of this job. Well, if you wiggle and be pulling at the same time, eventually it will come out. Okay? I'm gonna go get my new. Okay. Right here's my new one. Okay, and how it comes with some extra gaskets. I mean, extra seals or gaskets, whatever you want to call it. Which, like I say, them just extra. And where they go around like it already got some on there, so I guess they just send you extra ones because, like I say, they're just extra. So don't worry about them. If you get a cartridge that have extra ones in it, just keep up with it. I guess in case they start leaking, you can switch them out. All right, mine got plastic on it. You want to make sure you get that plastic off. Make sure you take that off. And right here on the side. I don't know if you can see it. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on just a minute. Okay, on this side, I don't know if you can see it, but there's an H right there, and the H stands for hot. So whichever way your knob turns to hot, that's the way you want this side, this valve right here to go in the hot side. In my case, let me move you a little closer. I marked mine right here as hot. So by the H being on this side, that means I put it in like this, where the H is on this side matching hot. That's a good thing. You can mark it with a magic marker right here behind this panel right here. Because once that back on, you can't see it. But anyhow, that's the way it go back in. The H go to this side. So what you want to do is line that up. Let me take y'all off the tripod just a minute. I want to point something out to you. It's very important. I don't know if you can see it, but right here, let me see. It's got a little slot. It's like a V or a pointing thing. And right here, it's got the same thing. So you want to line these two up and push that in. I'm going to need 2 hands to push this back in. So let me put y'all back down. And push this in. Make sure, like I say, these slots is lined up. Take your ring. Make sure these is lined up. Like I said, let me see if I show it to you again. Hold on. Right here. Can you see it? Hold on, let me get something so I can point at it. Right here. There's like I don't know, triangle that points in. And on the cylinder part right here, it's got a slit where that goes in. And the hot is on this side. Okay? Take that ring, screw it back on, make sure that's lined up. Hold on, let me put y'all down again. And screw this in. Screw this back on. And what I'll do is, you don't want to go crazy tightening this. Just snug it down real good. Just snug it. And that's tight enough. Okay? So that's done. Okay, next step. Before you put this on, before you put this piece on, you can pull this out and turn it either way you want to turn it to adjust your temperature. Whether you want cold and hot, you know how you do it with the knob on. And when you pull it out, you can already have your water on. Go out there and we're gonna turn your water on and everything. This is the step before you put this back on. So when you pull this out and adjust it, you can put your knob back on and turn your water on and see, how your temperature, how your water temperature is. But you want to do that before you put this piece on. You want to adjust the temperature right here. And like I said again, you just pull this out. See, it pulls out and it turns either way you want to turn it. Okay? Next step is that your ring, this part. Put that on next. Put this thing in first, your cartridge. Put your cartridge in. Line it up, your triangle on the side, hot. Whatever side your hot is on. Screw this back on, this ring that screws on, and then take this part, slide it on. Don't matter which way that goes, just slide it on. Next thing is your plate goes on. Now this one's sort of tricky. What you gotta do, hold on. Hold on a minute. Let me go to your light so I can show you what I'm talking about. Right here, see that hole? And this hole right here. You're gonna have to line with just, my plate got hot on this side. It's got an H. And then you're gonna have to line these screws up with them holes that I showed you in there. And that one's lined up. And most time, if that one's lined up, this one should be somewhere closer. Just stick the screw straight in. And then tighten it down. I should have brought my battery operated drill. You can use a battery operated drill to take these screws out and in. Just putting it back, screwing it back in like this. You got to be careful, not to tighten it down too much. I really like to use a hand screwdriver. That way I can feel how tight I'm getting it. And you ain't gotta go crazy tightening these screws down either. Just snug them up. Just like that there. That's good enough. Okay, and then your handle. See, it's got a slot in it. I'm gonna say it's sort of like it's not round. And this thing here is made just like this hole here for your shower handle. So what you do, you find where it's gonna slide on there at, which it goes right there. It fell right in. See how it went on? Okay. Then you come and find that hole that I showed you before. This hole right here. What it is, it's an Allen screw in there. And when you tighten it up, it's gonna come out in here, press against here to hold your knob on. Okay? So let me get this tightened down. Okay, so I almost got this tightened down. When you're tightening, sort of put your fingers here and press that way toward the cartridge like this to hold the knob on, and use the long part. Use this part of the outer wrench. Don't try to use this little short part. So you be going in like this with the long part of the Allen wrench. And you turn it to the right to tighten. Okay, that's tight. See there? It's tight on there. Next step is to go out and turn the water back on and see if we still got that drip. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna turn this off. That's my off right there. And another tip I would like to show you is hold on just a minute. Okay, y'all. The drain down here, I suggest before you start working on it to close that up. Just to make sure you don't drop nothing down in there, like maybe one of these screws we put back might fall down in there, or one of these new gaskets that came in the pack might fall down in there. So I just suggest that you close your drain. Okay? So let's go out here and turn the water back on and see what we got. Okay, y'all, we back. We're back out here to turn the water back on. So what you do, you take your nut pliers and you come back, do it slow, come back, turn that thing all the way back on. That's the way it looks when it's on. Okay? So we're gonna leave that up like that. We're gonna go back in the house and see if we got any leaks. All right, y'all, we're back in the house. We're back in the house and let's see what we got. Okay? That's the leaks that were leaking before. I forgot to show y'all, but it was constantly dripping out right here all the time. So that's how I knew the cartridge had done gone bad. So let's see what we got. Now turn the water on. All right. Unstop the tub. All that black stuff right there, y'all, is me and my wife, we are really clean people. And all that came from all the gunk that came out of here. All the chlorine and all that bull mess that the city puts in the water. That's what all that mess is. It came from here. Just let them know me and my wife are not actually cooking. But anyhow, all right, let's shut it down. We shouldn't have no drips here. It's gonna drip there for a minute till everything, runs through. And voila, we good. No more extra money for the water bill people. Okay? Okay, y'all, I forgot. There's one more thing that I want to show you that's very important. Right here, your shower knob. If you look right under here, right under the bottom, right here, it'll tell you what cartridge you need. Mine is a 1400 series. If you look right under your knob, it'll tell you, it'll have some numbers there. Like I say, I don't know if you can see it, but right here, it says 1400 series Delta. And that'll let you know what cartridge you have on the inside of here. All right, y'all. That's gonna be it. That's gonna be it for this video. It's a real simple job. Like I say, the only thing you call that plumber for is tell him you can do this for him to stay here. You know what, at home. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. God bless you and have a blessed day. Bye bye.